Hi, welcome to NicheCraft. My name is Kassi and I'm your host, and I'm just touching base with you guys, letting you know where I've been and just some things that I have planned and all of that. So basically I got really sick with the flu, and for some reason, even though it's been about 2 weeks, I am still getting over it. I had this really persistent cough that just would not stop, and it's still kind of affecting my voice a little bit. But during the week that I had the flu, I was like, it was terrible. I mean, I don't know if you guys have had it or not, but that virus going around, COVID, that was really bad. But I actually think that the flu that I got was even worse. And it was really unfortunate because I got COVID back in August. And back then was when I was going to get my shot for the flu and COVID, but because I had gotten so sick with COVID, they were like, okay, just wait until you kind of calm down. And then I had all this stress with my daughter. She has some mental health issues that we had to deal with, for those of you who didn't know. And then I got sick, and it's just been one thing after another. And once I got the flu, it would just knock me out for 2 weeks. It just totally knocked me out. And I had days and moments where I thought I was getting better and I would get a whole bunch of energy, and then it was like it only lasted a couple of hours, and it was just so weird. I've never felt just so overwhelmed and kind of like punched around physically the way that I've felt in the past few months. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been taking care of myself, following doctor's orders and all of that, and making sure that I'm giving myself all the things I need, like the herbal teas I really love, and making sure I'm having the broth, making sure I'm getting all my nutrition and my liquids and all of that. Just know that I'm working on that, and but that said, there's been so many things that I need to catch up on for the channel. And honestly, it's really daunting when I think about it, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have gotten so far behind. There are so many things I need to do. But I think that given that I've at least gone 5 days without a fever, that's a big deal for me. I think that I've gotten enough energy back to where I'm doing good. Those of you who don't know, you guys, I'm pretty open about the idea that I have some mental health issues, especially autism. And autism can cause these kind of sensory overload experiences, and when one gets like kind of overwhelmed, and it's a challenge for me. It's one of the things that I personally need more help with, as far as like all the different spectrum of symptoms that I can have. That's one of the ones that really gets me. But I also have some other chronic disorders. I mean, I've mentioned my back pain. I also have had issues with anemia for a while, and that's another thing that's kind of made it harder for me to get over this. But I just wanted to let you guys know, first off, everything that's going on, and being open and honest with that about that and everything, and then letting you guys know just how much I really want to be here for you guys and do a whole bunch of things. So I wanted to first off give some big shout outs to a lot of my absolutely amazing subscribers. Everybody who is a member of this channel, you guys have been so great and wonderful and supportive, and I just wanted to mention that. I wanted to give a shout out to she says she's my biggest fan, okay, to Olga White for being just such a wonderful, sweet person to me. I want to give a shout out to the last few winners of my giveaways have been really sweet to me and really awesome with me. Ray, you're always like such a great person to me. Sharon, who has been just so supportive and so helpful, and all of the people who have been so generous to me and my family, knowing that December is my birthday month, and just wanting to support the channel. So I just wanted to show a few things that I've gotten from subscribers that I really appreciate. I appreciate everything that you guys ever do for me. I always feel so undeserving, but you guys are so great. But I just wanted to mention I got a 3-pack of Karen Simply Soft in this beautiful light dusty purple. It's so beautiful. It's such a wonderful wintry purple, if you know what I mean, like that kind of like, it goes with that light wintry blue and white and everything, with all those cool colors that can come out like around February when it's all snowy and everything. So I really look forward to using this either as something for myself or for tutorials for the channel. I wanted to I am so grateful for this that I got, and I cannot wait to tell you guys more about this, but it's called it's called a yarn. What's it called, Greg? He's in the room. Yarn genie, I think. It might be a wool genie, but what it is it's made with this like it's made with a magnet, and you put your skein of yarn on it, and you just and you can just pull it from the outside, and it comes off so easily. No pulling at all. Do you have any idea how much time that saves people who knit and crochet when they don't have to keep pulling out that extra yarn? It saves so much time, and I can't wait to talk to you guys more about this gadget and how awesome it's been. But I just wanted to tell you about it just right here so I could show you that. Just wanted to show you that somebody sent me this wonderful Swift, which is, you know, it's kind of big. I'll show it to you guys at another time, especially when I show you guys how to wind a ball out of a hank of yarn. But basically, I'm trying to see if I have any hanks. I don't have any hanks around with me, but actually I do, but it's for something else. But anyway, the whole purpose is just that it's really sweet that I got one of those, because seriously, what I do with my hanks when I've been balling them up, I only have a little thing that you turn it around and it balls the yarn up, but I've been holding it with my hands or putting it around my knees, or honestly Greg does it a lot too for me. But having this little gadget, oh my gosh, it has been so much easier. So thank you so much for that. And for anybody who's purchased me anything from the wish list, like the yarn dye and all the other wonderful things that you've been giving me, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I cannot cover everybody. And it's just because I've gotten so far behind, but just know if you've sent me something, I really appreciate it, and I really want to make sure you guys know that. So speaking of yarn dye, I wanted to show you something that I invested in. I'm really, really excited to start this. So I went to Knit Picks. They were having a sale. It actually wasn't a cyber sale though. It was like before Black Friday. And I purchased some undyed yarn, because what I want to do is I want to start making my own colorways and put them on my Etsy store for you guys. And really excited for announcing the first theme that I'm going to be doing. But I just wanted to show you some of the yarn that I've purchased. So I've got some hanks of wool of the Andes. Now here's the hanks that I was talking about, but I don't want to take them apart because I don't want to do that until I dye it. So yeah, the place that I get it from is Knit Picks. You can probably see right there. I'll eventually get an affiliate link for them, but I don't have one right now. I haven't had time to like even make affiliate links, you know, it's like stuff like that. But so this is wool of the Andes. This is a worsted weight. Obviously it's completely bare. And this is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. It is a 4-weight, is worsted weight, and it is 220 yards. 100 grams is 220 yards. So I'm really excited to start working with this nice, I mean, it's so soft, it's so nice yarn. I also got some merino. It's called merino style. This is a DK weight, 246 yards for 100 grams. And this one is 100% merino wool. So I don't know why it's called merino style, but I'll just let you guys see that. Hopefully my camera's zooming in on that and you were able to see it, but it's got, I mean, it's just wonderful. This is a DK weight 3. And then I also got this, this is awesome. It's called Bear Hair. Have you guys ever worked with Angora? Angora is actually a word that means long hair. Okay, so when I say Angora, you might be thinking like, what, an Angora cat, an Angora goat, an Angora bunny, like what? So anyway, sometimes people will use the fur from an Angora bunny and twist it around, and it ends up being this really, really soft yarn. And I got some hanks of this so that I could start making some of my colorways. Now this is a fingering weight. It's 219 yards for 50 grams. So it's a smaller one, but it is 80% merino wool, 20% Angora. Of course, a fingering is a size 1. Now, Angora, if you've never worked with it, it is just like buttery. It is just so soft. There just aren't words for it. I can say that in my experience, silk is better, but Angora is like just got its own special like fluffiness, and it has a halo when you work with it, but not. It doesn't have. I mean, it has a natural halo. Let's see if you guys can see that. But it's not like overwhelming, you know, but it's just another really nice thing. So I just wanted to show you some of the bases, and when I say that, I just mean base yarns that I'm going to be working with to make some colorways to put in my shop, and I'm just really excited about that. Another thing I wanted to tell you is just as long as I get it done, because I don't want to promise anything given that I know how sick I've been, but as long as I get it done, I do have 2 of these, the Wool of the Andes worsted weight, that's size 4, caked up in a cake. All right. In fact, Greg, could you get me the cakes? Like at least one of them, just so I can demonstrate. So I have 2 cakes, and they're bare right now, and they're going to be going in my next giveaway. So here's the cake, right? And I'm going to do an experiment where, or somewhat of an experiment, where I'm going to put a cake in my dye pot, right? And I'm going to add dye just around the outside of it and see if I can make a gradient with it. And I'm going to try it with 2 different colors that are complementary, and then whatever happens, whatever it ends up looking like, I'm going to be putting this in my next giveaway. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of that. Now these cakes, they're not really tightly wound. They're somewhat loosely wound, so that will give the dye enough, like a chance to penetrate into the inside. But the idea is that I think that what's going to happen is on the outside it's going to be darker, and it'll end up creating a gradient, but we'll see. I'll just go ahead and give that away with my next giveaway. So here's my plan for today. It's kind of early in the morning. Oh, Baby's going to come over and see me. You guys remember Baby, my cat? He's being a little cautious here. He's not certain if he wants to be on YouTube this early or not. He typically likes to, here, I'm gonna pick him up. Hey Baby, look. Do you see? Look. Baby Simon, look. Oh, look, it's you. You're on YouTube. Baby Simon says, hi, I want to watch the birds right now though. I'm gonna go to my window and watch the birds. He's got bird feeders outside his favorite window. So he's pretty excited about that. So here's what I'm going to do though. Just getting back to everything. I'm going to give this video to Greg and have him do his mojo that he does with it and upload it so you guys can get this video as soon as possible. But while he's doing that, I'm going to go take a shower and like style my hair and put on some makeup and everything. And I've got a mystery box Monday for you guys. And so that's my goal, is to get the mystery box Monday out today. And like I said, you know, I have all of this stuff for my next giveaway picked out, and I would like to hopefully make that video where I just tell you guys all the things in my giveaway and give a date that I'm going to be drawing that. That said, guys, it just you know, I'm usually kind of embarrassed to say this stuff, but just know, if you want to help me out in the meantime, I have an Etsy store. Check it out. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in there that you guys might be interested in getting. And I've got a couple of new kinds of really high-end yarn coming in this week. So if you want to order yourself a mystery box, and you'd like to get some of the newer yarn that I have, just know that I've got some of that coming in this week. I've been getting my Etsy store orders out, within the time frame, so no worries about that. And if you are currently waiting on one, just know I've got some boxes that I've got to take out today. And same with my last winner, just so you know, I've got your box packed up, and I'll be hopefully mailing that today. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Wanted to let you guys know that I have every intention of making sure that I get these videos out, but just know that if I can't do it, it's not because I don't want to. It's just because my body's still adjusting to being well again. It's so weird. I'm sure some of you guys who've been sick for more than a week can definitely understand that sometimes when you get that sick, and it doesn't happen to me very often, maybe once every 5 to 10 years, maybe, I don't know. But if you get that sick, your body has to work itself back up to get back to your normal routines and everything, and that can be kind of a challenge. But just know I want to meet that challenge, and just know I've got a lot of really great stuff planned for you, and I just hope that I'm able to get it out in a timely manner. But just know I love you guys so much. I'm so excited about putting stuff out and getting back on my normal routine, but I also need to take care of myself, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, that said, I will see you soon in another video. Bye for now.